with your palms facing up, your feet as wide as you like, closing your eyes. Taking a couple gentle breaths in and gentle breaths out. Take your time to arrive here physically, mentally, emotionally, preparing for your practice. Making sure that you soften your jaw, your eyebrows. And take a moment here to take note of what you can perceive right here, right now, while you keep your eyes closed. Can you, with your eyes closed, sense the distance between you and the ceiling above you? Can you sense the distance between you and the walls around you, the furniture in the room? And the stories above or below you, in case you are in a multi-storied building? Can you sense the earth below that building, all the way down to the core of this planet? And from the core of this planet, can you return back to you? Become aware of the space above you. Again, sensing the distance between you and the ceiling of the roof of your building, and the stories in between, if any. Can you sense the distance between you and the stars? Or if that feels too far, maybe you and the ozone layer, the outer veil of the earth. And then from either the ozone layer or from the stars above the galaxy, bring it all the way back down to you. And what can you perceive right here, right now? The colors moving on your eyelids, the sounds around you, the movement of your clothes around your body, the floor beneath. your skin, and from here, from receiving and acknowledging all this, can you perceive yourself, your essence? And whether the answer is yes or no, or you're unsure, this is what we will focus on in this practice today. Taking inspiration from Pratyahara, the fifth limb of yoga, disconnecting yourself from your senses, closing off from the senses. And to start, we'll bring ourselves to our first posture of today. And for this one, you can use the wall if you are near, or you can simply come all the way up to seated. Take your legs wide and breathe in to pull your heart up, and exhale to either walk forward, or again, as I said, you can also bring your back close to the wall and bring your legs at the wall. And then let your feet fall wide into your straddle splits. If you're on your spine with feet on the wall, maybe you want to bring one hand to belly and one hand to heart. If you are on the floor, bowing down to the floor, maybe you want to take a block or multiple blocks underneath your forehead, or maybe you simply want to hang heavy. We'll be staying here for 5 minutes in total. And bringing our awareness to our sense of touch. If your hands are on your body, notice what they are touching and where. Notice where your body is heavy on the floor. And notice where either wall or floor is supporting your legs the most. Again, notice where your body is enveloped by your clothes. Perceiving these different textures of fabric, cloth, the floor, maybe any props if you're using any. Maybe you notice your upper lip touching your bottom lip, or where the top row of your teeth touches the bottom. How your eyelids touch and curve around your eyes. You gently keep your awareness on your sense of touch from here. Staying for 20 more seconds. And from here, gently let go of your sense of touch. Return all the way back up to seated. With any props that you had before. Bringing your feet together, or at least hip width. Move them all the way down on the spine. From here, we'll lift the hips and move whatever support you like underneath your tailbone into a half bridge. Taking your hands either to your heels, or if you want to open up your shoulders a bit more, you can bring your arms up and above your head. And if you want an intenser stretch, you can, of course, up the height of your prop, or you can simply straighten out the legs. Up to you. From here, gently close your eyes if you have not done so yet. And we bring the awareness to the sense of sight. Noticing the colors on your eyelids. whether they change slowly or quickly or not at all. Staying focused on your sense of sight without analyzing or without judging whatever you are seeing. Simply observe. And as we are here observing these different senses, make sure not to indulge into whatever input they give you. Our senses are our way, our window to experience and see whatever is outside of us. But in order to prepare us for concentration and eventually meditation, we need to be able to acknowledge these senses while gently not being affected by them. So rather than being completely dismissive and rejecting them, we acknowledge that they are there, but we don't always have to interact with them. From here, slowly let go of your sense of sight. Press your heels into the floor to raise your hips a little higher. Move the pillow out from underneath you. And we roll all the way over onto the belly. Propping ourselves up on the forearms, entering Sphinx pose. And if you like, you can take a prop underneath your chest. Help you stay a little bit higher, and it relieves the pressure off of the shoulders a bit more. Stay here for 4 minutes, bringing our awareness to our sense of hearing, opening up your ears to all levels of sound. The sound that is nearby, within the same room as you. sound that may be outside of the room where you're in. Perhaps in the same building or perhaps all the way outside. And as you open up your ears to all these levels of sound, allow yourself to be unaffected by them. They are there, unaffected, unbothered by you. And let it be the same way the other way around. Observing without analyzing, without forming an opinion. It just is. Gently letting go of the sense of hearing. And pressing yourself up to release the top. And then from here we slide the right knee up to 90 degrees. Weave the left arm under. And we will open into a spinal twist. Using, again, any props you may need, maybe underneath your right ankle. Breathing in to straighten the spine. And breathe out to rinse deep. Moving to our sense of taste. Bringing your awareness into your mouth. Noticing any flavors that may linger here from food you've eaten before. Or maybe you notice the stillness of not having drunk or eaten in a while. Again, we observe. We don't analyze, we don't judge, we don't react. 2 more minutes here. And if you've gotten distracted, you gently bring yourself back to your practice. Noticing and acknowledging your sense of taste. Is it different on the left side of your tongue compared to the right? Is the front different than the back? One more minute here. And gently slide your right knee down as you unravel. Roll the way back to the belly. Sliding the left knee up. Weave your right arm under. And we will open onto the left side. Letting go of our sense of taste. And moving on to the sense of smell. Keeping eyes closed. And becoming gently aware of every scent that you can possibly perceive in this moment. And simply notice without wondering what this or that might be, without judging good or bad smell. And this again simply is. And it is said that our smell, or our sense of smell, goes straight into the subconscious, evoking memories, emotions. And so if that happens, just know that it is completely fine, completely normal. You simply bring yourself back when you notice it. Keeping your focus. 2 more minutes here. Keeping your awareness on your sense of smell. Gently let go of this final sense and slowly slide your left knee down. We roll back onto the belly to unravel. And from here, we press all the way back into child's pose. Bringing your knees together, your forehead to the floor, your arms beside your body, palms facing up. Maybe you want to use a pillow below your head or below your hips, up to you. Allowing yourself to turn inward here, having acknowledged and released all the senses, all of the gates into the outer world. Keeping your eyes closed and simply observe, who are you beyond these senses? What is left when everything that comes pouring in takes a pause? Is that your emotions or your thoughts? Or are they simply reactions that linger from whatever input you've been given by your senses early on? And if at any point here you become distracted, don't get frustrated or angry with yourself. Simply acknowledge it. And then you bring your awareness back within the four corners of your mat. And gently pausing your senses, like a flower closing its petals at night. And turn your awareness, your observation, back inwards. Allow yourself to simply be without the need of an everlasting internal. Keep observing. And from here, when you're ready, take a gentle breath in to rise all the way up to seated. And we come all the way down to the floor on our spine. Taking your knees into your chest, bring your nose to your knees. Like a flipped upside down child's pose, give yourself a gentle squeeze. And then from here, find Shavasana. And gently stretching out your legs, keeping them hip width, mat width, or wider. Hand palms facing up. Taking a gentle breath in through your nose. And a sigh out. Allowing everything else to fall away. Again, become aware of your sense of touch. Touching your mat, the floor, your clothes. With your eyes closed, your sense of sight, the colors on your eyelids, the shapes, your sense of taste, of smell, of hearing. Continue allowing them to be. As you rest and let them go. Softening your body more and more with each exhale that you take. And bring your awareness to the rhythm of your breath. And find a moment of gratitude for it here. Knowing each breath in is not a given. And then find a moment of gratitude for the fact that we are safe enough to pause our senses. and that we can afford to tune that awareness inwards, even for just an hour of our day. And from here, feel free to find one more thing to be grateful for today. Or maybe you simply feel and enjoy that feeling of safety and gratitude. Allowing yourself to stay here for however long you like today. And when you feel ready, you take a big breath in to bring yourself back into the here and now. Maybe you take a big stretch and roll onto one side before you bring yourself all the way up into your seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me tonight. I'll see you on Wednesday.